Signs you're dead now and your soul is immaterial. Or if it's late at night, then you could swoop in from the shadow realm and talk to me through pop-up ads that show up over adult films on anything you're into. We could start with male for facial. You could beam your interspatial spirit into interracial. If you're feeling sort of formal, we could pizza date on Skype, and I could call it corner over and we could share the corner slice. When it's time to go to bed, then we could leave our cameras on. And if the netherworld has one day shipping free on Amazon, then you could slumber as you ship yourself. I swear the shit delivers quick. Or send me the address and I could meet you by the river Styx. I Twitter beef with Namtar by the Tigris and Euphrates. I could snap you while I'm snagging sacred threads of life from Hades. I would loot Duat and photocopy pirate the papyrus, change the records and then have a Facebook flame war with Osiris. And either way, I can't wait to talk or reunite. I've been so lonely since you died, I've tried to walk towards the light. And if the gods of death oppose our harmless want to reconvene, then maybe we could sneak you by him if you haunt me through a screen. It's been far too long that you and I have been alone. You could rectify that if you haunt me through my phone. No, I don't wanna deal with voodoo dolls and figurines. I could do without them if you'd haunt me through my screen. I'm just frustrated, I guess. I've hung out in countless graveyards, drawn pentagrams and slaughtered goats, and even took a course on hunting ghosts from Pentecostal folks, but never once have gotten close. Last month I sat with local psychics and their crystal jewels and tried to find my old T-Mobile sidekick phone from middle school, just so maybe if you're bored of fortune-telling tarot cards and magic words, then you could tweet 140 characters, so I could throw away my voodoo dolls and stop chanting my juju mantras that my guru taught us. And if you slide into some YouTube comments, you could scroll the comment page or you could leave it blank. If your specter is perceptible, we tell them it's a prank. And if you still don't send responses, I'd assume the problem's technical, and I would call Verizon just so someone could inspect it all. I'd tell him I just want a close encounter of the spectral kind. He'd ask if we turned on our modem router for a second time and plugged it incorrectly to the voltage power socket line and tried to tear a portal hole through to your paranormal soul so me and you could catch up on a toll-free spirit mortal call. Or we could see a witch doctor, she'd probably be skeptical. Clinician with a stethoscope, the specimen not skeletal, the symptoms metaphysical, the convalescent soulless. At first your diagnosis could be we should try hypnosis, but truthfully, if you could choose the way that you're reborn, I hope you use the 3G phone and you eschew the Ouija board. And at this point, I don't really know why I learned ESP4 when you can just descend and settle in my USB port or my NVIDIA GeForce or my video AV cord. There's no need for Santa Muerte when I've got a QWERTY keyboard. We could play a game of esports, you and I'd be on a team. And if you're feeling odious, I'll put my audio on stream. I'll still have your favorite games, babe, I've got them all on Steam. We'll get started when you're ready once you haunt me through a screen. It's been far too long that you and I have been alone. You could rectify that if you haunt me through my phone. No, I don't wanna deal with voodoo dolls and figurines. I could do without them if you'd haunt me through my screen.
I haven't been able to cry since the 6th grade. I thought I found myself in the music, but all I found was more evidence that I'm useless. There's nothing in my mind left to do with the person I can see when I look in my mirror. I started to create when it got worse. Wanted so badly to sing that I forgot to learn to talk first. Created a persona where I locked words into phrases so that they could get a little bit clearer. Over time I started changing, rearranging my mind into the lowest fruit hanging, dangling, and picked it like a flower to pretend that it was me and let it take me over. It was all that I could see, and my true self faded into context. I started seeing all the evil in the world, quantified time and bomb threats, honestly drifted to something out of movie scene. I no longer remember who it is I truly now used to be. Now I'm just an anxious mess. 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 Now I'm just an anxious mess with an aching neck, 'cause I can't stop looking back. Now I'm just an anxious mess, taking shaking steps, hoping I'll get off this path.
a future. I used to stand so tall, they used to be so proud. I couldn't even hide myself in the crowd. But somehow it's now when everything's changed. I'm wondering why every day feels the same. I'm searching and looking for something to say, when really it should be no, I'm not okay. I've been trying so hard to find my escape, but really I don't know how long that will take. Today or tomorrow, I'll swim in my sorrow, but I could use a smile that I could share or borrow. But secretly I'll keep it just for myself, and please don't come closer, I don't want your help. I'll figure this out on my own, and I'll stay with these feelings at home and alone.
Now I'm just an anxious mess. 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 Now I'm just an anxious mess with an aching neck, 'cause I can't stop looking back. Now I'm just an anxious mess, taking shaking steps, hoping I'll get off this path. Now I'm just an anxious mess. 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 Now I'm just an anxious mess with an aching neck, 'cause I can't stop looking back. Now I'm just an anxious mess, taking shaking steps, hoping I'll get off this path.
Surfing on my own wave, baby. Surfing on my own wave, baby. Surfing on my own wave. The night is electrical. I've been told y'all this is cinema. I am on my Kubrick horn like a Spielberg, close to kind of fall. Feeling awesome to be back. And I'm making all competition. Making what I want, that's a flex. Can't do what you want, I ain't that a bitch. Slow up when no one is your gun. Magic, I'm feeling my palms. Make them go down with them hums. Making my own waves, baby. I ain't riding no waves. Too busy making my own waves, baby. I ain't riding no waves. Too busy making my own waves, baby. I ain't riding no waves. Too busy making my own waves, baby. Surfing on my own wave, baby. Surfing on my own wave, baby. Surfing on my own wave, baby. Surfing on my own wave. The industry's so full of shit. Welcome y'all to the enema. Nah, man, no subliminal. Cause they're insecure, they know who they are. Feeling awesome to be black. And I'm working all competition. Everything that I do is a flex. If you don't get me, not my issue, bitch. Slow up, I know when the shogun. Got the magic in my palms. Make them go down with them hums. Nah, I ain't riding no waves. Too busy making my own waves, baby. I ain't riding no waves. Too busy making my own waves, baby. I ain't riding no waves. Too busy making my own waves, baby. I ain't riding no waves. Too busy making my own waves, baby. Surfing on my own wave, baby. Surfing on my own wave, baby. Surfing on my own wave, baby. Surfing on my own wave. my own way, baby. Surfing on my own way, baby. Surfing on my own way, baby. Surfing on my own way.
Scalpel to the heart, trying to stop the bleeding. Symphonic Mozart echoes off the ceiling. Study symbols in each sky, trying to cast some meaning. Yo, I come to the conclusion, yeah, I must be dreaming. Yeah, I must be dreaming. Yeah, I must must be dreaming. Come to the conclusion, yo, we must be dreaming.
Wake up screaming. Same dream that I've had for the past 6 years. It starts on a metal building, feet are on a ledge, head starts tilting, teeter on the edge, and I jump off, and it feels like a month long as I'm falling. Then it cuts off as I plunge through an awning, yawning. Wake up and I don't really know what to make of it. I really wish these night terrors stopped. Swear to God, these nightmares are awful. Scenes out a gothic novel. Worst part is that I'm the author. Maybe I should call a doctor. Maybe I should get a fucking shrink to see me. Whatever. Turn on the TV channel, flip through a bunch of repeat episodes of The Twilight Zone. Flip to a sports channel with the highlights on, through the primetime news and a Lifetime film and a wildlife doc. Then finally stop on an infomercial about a controversial, experimental, non-reversible medical procedure. Dream deletion. Remove potential to dream while sleeping and enjoy your rosy slumber. Interested? Call the toll-free number 1-800-586-7633. Fine print under, I ignore it. Grab my phone, dial the digits till I hear the tone. Fingers fidget till I hear alone. Voice across the speaker groan. Thank you for calling. We're no longer offering our service. I'm awfully sorry. We're lawfully obligated to close off our operation. Thanks for your cooperation. Then they hang up, rang up their office a second time, and a third, and a fourth, and fifth, and on the sixth I checked the line. Heard a voice give me directions to their office. There's a sign out front that says Siesta ink and rustic print, and when I find it I should go up flights of stairs until I see a shining light, and walk through halls of doors until I get to room 101. And as they talk I grab the keys and let my Civic's engine run, and drive until I see the sign. Park my car and walk the floor and run up flights of spiral stairs until I think I see the door, and open wide and step outside. Behind me now the door is shut. I'm standing on a concrete ledge and must be 80 stories up, and as I'm slipping off the edge I can feel my iPhone rung. I pick up and hear the voice behind the metal echo. Jump, jump, jump. I must be dreaming, yeah, I come to the conclusion that I must be dreaming. Like we must be dreaming, like we must be dreaming. Like I come to the conclusion that we must be dreaming.
Flashback to the night before, lucid swimming, ocean floor, following this motion towards the shore, but I can barely make it. Seems like everything is vacant, except a solo lighthouse in the forest, doors forced shut. But I climbed the ladder at the top, is that a picture or illusion? Eyes moving to a city left in ruins, past the woods I draw conclusions. Wait, heard a sound return to ground in the trees, it seems louder, so I scatter after fractured laughter patterns in the distance. Hear it echo, losing minutes as I let go of existence as I know it. Tiptoe into this wasteland, lots of empty spray cans, tagging no man's land on all the buildings torn down to pieces. I wonder if mankind's now becoming endangered species, and if so, what's the purpose of my being? I've come to the conclusion that I must be dreaming, man. I come to the conclusion that I must be dreaming. Still can't wake up, so I see what all my dreams are really made of as I follow through the wake of whatever massacre occurred. Thoughts growing more disturbed, passing every single curb till I swerve into a burning sign and think, where else have I heard of Siesta Inc? Where else have I heard of Siesta Inc?
No one ever said it'd be easy. No one ever said it won't take no time. No one ever seemed to believe me. Yeah. No one ever said it'd be easy. No one ever said it won't take no time. No one ever seemed to believe me. No one ever thought that I could make those rhymes. And no one ever said it'd be easy. No one ever said it won't take no time. No one ever seemed to believe me. No one ever thought that I could make those rhymes. Young dumb hooligan, go and make a fool of himself once more. Fuck bored, back to school again. Finna drop out before it starts, cause it's foolish when my squad makes shim shit. I'm feeling like a tourist friend, cooler than your average, but this here's my crop. And rap shit to Atlas is like Cyclops to eye drops. I just wanna chill up in my room while I write lots, and leave at 3 AM to hit the Denny's or the IHOP. I might not present myself as cogent when we face to face, but I'd rather lay awake than waste away in age of gray. And talent's in a balance, and that's difficult to take away, no matter how often you debate my case. Homie screaming break his face, man, y'all know that ain't protocol, boy. More than tight for swordless fights and battles with the ballpoint. I'd rather hit them all than sit and argue over small points. And if you're interested, then you can all join. Why not? No one ever said it'd be easy. No one ever said it won't take no time. No one ever seemed to believe me. No one ever thought that I could make those rhymes. And no one ever said it'd be easy. No one ever said it won't take no time. No one ever seemed to believe me. No one ever thought that I could make those rhymes.
Sam's silky smooth like almond milk, tongue like Brahmin shaman smoke. They used to say don't use big words, you'll alienate the common folk. Now I speak through marble monuments and Aristotle quotes. Multilingual linguists go from Navajo to Java code to lava flow to vominos. Cats who used to hate ask me to feature now. I respond with, hey, what's up, dog, comma, no. Used to live off ramen bowls, Totino's, rolls, and dominoes. Now I vomit comic books and namastes and homophones. When I was young, my mom would pump apocrypha through chakra flows, slip scriptures in her casseroles and gospels in my pocket holes. Grew up a provocateur. Since I was 4, my mom would buy me picture books and literature from bodegas and corner stores. Used to read about brontosaurs, or green macabre army corps, or superhero conflict wars, or chupacabra carnivores. Hanging off my bunk bed, I would read until my arms were sore, hoping one day I would have a story or accomplish more.
No one ever said it'd be easy. No one ever said it won't take no time. No one ever seemed to believe me. No one ever thought that I could make those rhymes. And no one ever said it'd be easy. No one ever said it won't take no time. No one ever seemed to believe me. No one ever thought that I could make those rhymes.
All American. First team, bitch. Yeah. I got a fake ID and a checklist. It goes never meet a girl on Craigslist. And never spend your money on a necklace. 3 square meals, homie, gotta have breakfast. Real shit, she be paying for the date. I be on my Will Smith, enemy estate. Keep my friends close, keep my enemies away. Like they on repellent, they so jealous. I'ma do shit that just piss them off. Say you never heard me, it's yo lost. They biting on my freestyles. They tell me make my money frontin' on that weed style. I tell them I be too old for it. And I gave my brother my ID. She independent, bet these bitches never find me. I hope they don't find him though, cause they be knocking on my door, now they looking through my window. Tell me what you really want from me. Point blank, no discussion. Close mouth, ow. I'll give it to you, no interruption. And tell me one time that you want me. I promise that I won't say nothing. Shut it up, shut it up. I'll give it to you, no interruption. And you're home, oh, on the phone, all alone, I'll give it to you, no interruption. In your house, oh, on the couch, name the time and the place and the function. I'll give it to you, no interruption. Talking money, I don't really give a F, man. I got power like a motherfucking X-Man. Married to the game, but I'd rather be the best man. You be on the same shit all day, S-Pen, brand new kicks while you shopping at a Payless. Do it on my first take, skipping all the Payless. See me, you could be me, but I end up on the A-list. I'm chilling with Rihanna in the KKK, mans. I'm just kidding, I'm a white kid. Hi, kids. Anderson Silva, I hit him with the high kicks. Never been really, you nothing but a sidekick. Oh, you want my space? That used to be my shit. So who's killing the game? Who's the culprit? I be working like I'm Onda's home Vic. Now I got a bunch of new friends and they all rich. Got blazers, all rich. Tell me what you really want from me. Point blank, no discussion. Close mouth, ow. I'll give it to you, no interruption. And tell me one time that you but did you wanna be? Cause your girlfriend wanted me. Where she wanted though? Oh, and you're home, oh, on the phone, all alone, I give it to you, no interruption. In your house, on the couch, name the time and the place and the function. I give it to you, no interruption.
Oh my God! Yeah, get in here. What are you doing here, honey? You made me cry. What do you want to do? Go outside and have a drink? No, you don't drink. Just me. I took up your habits.
Today, we're gonna do whatever you wanna do.
Oh, honey. You know what? Anything?
Anything you wanna do.
Oh, God, I want to do it all.
You know I'm back, like I never left. Another sprint, another step, another day, another breath. Been chasing dreams, but I never slept. I got a new attitude and a lease on life is a peace of mind. Seeking to find I can sleep when I die. Want a piece of the pie, got the keys to the ride and shit. I'm straight. I'm on my way, get up my way. I'm running late. What can I say? I heard you died twice. Once when they bury you in the grave, and the second time is the last time that somebody mentions your name. So when I leave here on this earth, did I take more than I gave? Did I look out for the people, or did I do it all for fame? Legend is Exodus, searching for euphoria, trudging through the mud to find the present, no ignoring. I got 20,000 deep up in the street like we some warriors. My mama told me never bow your head.
I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. It's who I am. How could I forget? I made it through the darkest part of the night, and now I see the sunrise. Now I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious.
I'm feeling glorious. The crib looking Victorian. Oh yes it is. You know that we've been going it since we hopped out that DeLorean. Yeah, we went on guard. Things are just things. They don't make you who you are. Can't pack up a U-Haul and take it with you when you're gone. We posted on the porch, my family's glasses to the stars. My grandma smiling down on me like, "Woo, that boy got bars." Okay, yes I do. I said amen and hallelujah. Let me testify.
the gory girls going gali gosh. They see girls saying va Ali Shan, Kasi Bat Khali Hadi, young Bengali oligarch, Bollywood polyglot, conquering his bodyguard, sagging skin, face look like Salvador Dali art. When I was 6, mom used to shop at the Dollar Mart. Namak body chicken thicker shine in the shopping cart. Then I moved to Main Street, 27 busted, styrofoam biryani while I rode up to the masjid. Give me any fun script, I bet I could bust it. Arabic to Sanskrit, fudge it to El Maghrib. Y'all can call me Zina cause I'm nothing you should fuck with. Party with the aunties at the Pakistani functions. Chuckle with the uncles over Khofi and Jalebi. I love Baksha. If you play me, you might maybe catch these hands like Henna Mandy. Call me Akshay, had a fetty, can you blame me? Blame me. I bleed brown, y'all can never take that away. No.
Foreigners get the boot like Brazili Presidenta. Further from the truth, making mentions in Fazendas. Empty alimenta, chicken nug, Monica. Pops quit smoking, now he puffin' his harmonica. Never had a turma, Ago was the only one. What the funk is Starbucks? Quero café da manhã, Damata. Seeing things being dubbed, Muska. Be a bug, be a beetle, mama had a fusca. Incorrect grammar like mano who done shoot ya. Racionais Wu-Tang, spit that sound pupa. If you step inside my casa, best to take your shoes off. Don't wanna see nothing suja. It's true, my parents learn English speech watching the news. I had cookies, milk dipping, Tigo Maj in the bull, rocking the bull cut, dressing in overalls, binging with bowls of cocoa puffs since I moved. But I bleed south, y'all could never take that away.
Post-election, my white friends tell me to be brave. Dad says I should behave. Mom says get a clean shave. Hijabi aunties joke mantillas like they in a heat wave. Cousin saying this shit's like what Jim Crow was to free slaves. Uncle disagreed with that analogy that he gave. Says the fact that we don't feel safe is proof that we just need faith. Cousin zoning out on YouTube watching Louis C.K. Dad starts talking about Islamic faith and has a field day. Me changed the subject by handing out tie and tea cakes. Saying peek at their clit, they answer Bilko T-Cat. I'm there in the corner playing DK. Country, collecting all the red balloons for funsies. Mom is making lassi, mango, ask me if I can go. Pray with all the family while she counting on the Thursby. Fussy, I tell her not to rush me. Like mom, I'm on the minecart level and I'm rusty, trust me. Mom pulls out the plug though, I can't really front though. Make my way downstairs and I read Usher with the uncles. Aunties asking me about my love life. Say they know a girl in Peshawar for me that look like a cross between a Sveria and like the Emma Stone type. Saying I should wife her up on Vibe or maybe on Skype. Lately I've been searching for my Dulan with my phone swipes. Lately I've been thinking about my own tribe, drone strikes. But I bleed brown, y'all can never take that away, no.
Understand, I get misty just
holding your hand and gripping tightly to your fingertips, watching with a nervous stare and wondering when lingered lips would meet again. We decrypt the mysteries between all these places that I've visited. This vista is serene, and I believe the atmosphere was made up when you landed here and froze me in position, thus suspended like a chandelier. Turned my insecurities to wisdom and disbanded fear, until the only thing that I resembled was a man revered. See, I met this planet here with lonely apprehension. Always let the canvas smear and hold me back from living, till I finally advanced some years and told my after vision, you had best be taking chances, merely moping ain't revision. Then I exited a panic year and followed through the months, traded out my bumps and bruises for a solitude and hugs. Solemn in a hollow shell to swallow in my tongue, and only skipped an hour past till I was awkwardly in love. Like, oh my darling, turn to fall, watching Halloween
always knew that we'd be by each other's side forever. Now our time has come, and I'd be satisfied if we died together. Yeah, our climate's fucked, we might as well enjoy the weather. Our time is up, and I'd be satisfied if we died
All this
together.
talk of greenhouse gases got me taciturn. Let's just stick our tongues out in the poison rain and let the acid burn. And when the earth swings out of orbit, we can spin in circles on a grassy ferns. Just pretend to watch its axis turn. And on the bright side, if the sun explodes before our April break, then we won't have to do our tax returns. Here's the way I see it. If we're gonna die, let's do it on romantic terms. Like, we could linger on the boardwalk, watch tsunamis from the turf shore. I'll go get my board shorts and you can bring your surfboard. Maybe we'll hold hands as we get swallowed into Earth's core. Or we can sing a Christmas carol, like a little chorus choir, by 1,000 Christmas trees lit up from a forest fire. And watch the prancing, dashing comets blitz into the forest pyre. Not the reindeer, but the kind that killed the brontosaurus prior and all its dino peers. And if the ice age hits, then we could be rancheros on the high frontier, Anthropocene pioneers, and melt each other's hearts on thawing glaciers in a cryosphere. The worst part is this wasn't always something that we couldn't stop. Like, we lived through every benchmark. I remember me and you read every update about sea levels on our desktop. So if we can't save us, maybe we can save the future from environmental deadlock. Maybe in an era when we're settled into bedrock, a later civ would dig us out and we'd make headlines. Heck, we might even make a TED Talk. And we could write a note like, don't fuck up your planet, please. Look at how things turned out for humanity. And maybe they would read it. Or maybe they would use our carbon molecules and particles from follicles as fossil fuel. Maybe it's impossible to change things, but we can try them anyway. Be carbon complex renegades and then decay. And I would hold you near as we're infected by the Zika or Ebola scares, get smoldered by a solar flare, or iced out with the polar bears, I promise.
I always knew that we'd be by each other's side forever. Now our time has come, and I'd be satisfied if we died together. Yeah, our climate's fucked, we might as well enjoy the weather. Our time is up, and I'd be satisfied if we died together.
You and I could be capsulated inside a space the size of a minute raisin in quiet and icy stasis. And when the fires slay our cryogenic hideaway, we could try to lie awake and dream about the finer days. Before the roads and paths were frozen ashen plains, and the cities turned to itty-bitty rows of crafts and planes, tracking pavement through the sad arrangements, broken after stains of blood and decimation, separated bones and mass from brains. When the days of old and past decay and exit through the years, we can lay in fields of shattered glass and question why we're here. If so many left this planet without any second chances, why did we awake one morning to a separate time of cheer? But the queries tend to drift and fade as eeriness can slip away, and hearing me, the loneliness demotes itself to in-your-face awareness of surroundings, like photographs and picture frames. I'm glad to know it's only you and I among the flicking flame. Maybe even time can take a couple minutes off, and we can live forever while the planet is eclipsed in fog. It might boast disaster, dear, but we can sing a different song and use the White House pillars as a mighty builder's Lincoln logs. Make games of chutes and ladders out of real chutes and ladders in an old apartment complex like we even knew it mattered. Through the battered, beaten, broken bones, factories and open homes, I'm sure we'd survive enough to see the moons of Saturn. Solving puzzles of the universe from Jupiter to Mars, playing scientists to try and say we flew there in our cars. Like, maybe it's not all bad, this scenic view's bizarre, watching hydrocarbon Neptune snow dissolving from the stars. And I never thought I'd say this, but frankly it's been peaceful to escape from that distasteful state of hate, deceit and evil. Sure, a planet to ourselves is quite a journey for two people, but the only time I'm happy for is the time I get to see you.
I always knew that we'd be by each other's side forever. Now our time has come, and I'd be satisfied if we died together. Yeah, our climate's fucked, we might as well enjoy the weather. Our time is up, and I'd be satisfied if we died together.
In the dragoons, the daisies and the daffodils are blooming. Everything is blue, less human, more spiritual, like a fear of riding bikes. My girlfriend left me, and that ain't right. Grip tight upon the microphone, it makes me feel less alone. And when I hold it to my chest, it works like a stethoscope. Yeah, I'm getting drunk because I'm upset. Blame it on the passing waves of natural disasters, everlasting days. I say swears, not prayers, cause the one I love is simply not there, and I care. Cascades of landscape change and handshake at the thought of caught up drowning in a lake. I'm a concrete brick, I'm high stakes, with the lilacs and snakes. If they really cared about you, they would love you when you made mistakes. I'm face to face with amazing grace, laced in razor blades. Baby blood is in my mouth, vanish like a drunken wish. Bandages don't heal the damage, they only cover it. One kiss, then I'm under the abyss. I care a lot, but I act like I don't give a fucking shit. Hide abbreviations in the script, lie to people chasing dreams. Tell them you could be the same as me. Breaking free is easy, breaking back in is more appealing. Once I'm off the floor, I'll touch the ceiling. Hide abbreviations in the script, lie to people chasing dreams. Tell them you could be the same as me. Breaking free is easy, breaking back in is more appealing. That's exactly how I'm feeling. Cold world spiral out of control. Contrast is stark. From a bath of light to a cavern dark. Battlestar vernacular. Tabitha's out of character, acting all promiscuous and shitting on commitments. Truth is in the chitlins. Rubik's cube of women. Super glue the truth onto a buoy. Send it swimming. Lend me a hand, my man. I need a ship of friends. We can drink beers from here to where the river bends. Sick of trends. On a mission to relive again. And when I die, I'll bridge the gap between our middlemen. Get offended, make amends, bathe naked in a lake, bake a cake that says fuck your birthday, stay awake, play the games until your pay is taken. At least the booze is cheap and all this food to eat, and she's still rude to me, but I'm accustomed to it. I'm not a number, I'm a name with some trust issues. What's this fuse? Touch it, it combust. Misuse of the gift that I was given on that short bus. And when the Porsche comes to get me, I'll be chillin' with my bling on, performing all my sing songs. Hide abbreviations in the script, lie to people chasing dreams. Tell them you could be the same as me. Breaking free is easy, breaking back in is more appealing. Once I'm off the floor, I'll touch the ceiling. Hide abbreviations in the script, lie to people chasing dreams. Tell them you could be the same as me. Breaking free is easy, breaking back in is more appealing. That's exactly how I'm feeling.
This is a sunny sky, this is a starry night. This is an afternoon I'll spend inside your arms held tight. This is a question mark, this is a final thought. This is a happy ending snuck into the epilogue. This is a separate building, this is the journey there. This is the scenic route, this is your messy hair. This is a promise kept, an honored lesson taught it to you through the monumental light alive inside your armor suit. This is the reason I've been shaking when I speak. Always terribly afraid to make mistakes and make you leave. It's a shame I'm scared of heights, cause when you sweep me off my feet, I can feel the ground beneath me start to sink into the sea. I can feel the clouds above me coming closer to my touch. I can almost taste the heavens, but compared to you it's much the same as everything else. Another book on the shelf, it's just too hard to explain, so I'm repeating myself like this is a broken record, this is a broken record, this is a broken record. You'll always know me better. This is a broken record, this is a broken record, this is a broken record, so I'll be yours forever. This is the celebration, this is the party hat, this is the cellophane in which my heart is wrapped. I'm peeling it back, cause I've been feeling the love. This is absolute bliss, and this can fit like a glove. This is peace on the earth, this is me what it's worth. I'm not completely sure, but still this here's the final draft. This is an epitaph for every negative emotion on a separate path. This is the safest feeling ever to be felt. It's a message in the morning that intends to make you melt. And honestly, it's my magnum opus. This is a storybook where all the illustrations have a super friendly look. Cordial shook hand in an important event with stainless steel, silverware, and a porcelain dish. It's the weight of the pull inside of a torrent of fish. A metaphor used precisely to make it more than it is. This is a broken record. This is a broken record. This is a broken record. You'll always know me better. This is a broken record. This is a broken record. This is a broken record. So I'll be yours forever. This is a broken record. This is a broken record. This is a broken record. You'll always know me better. This is a broken record. This is a broken record. This is a broken record. So I'll be yours forever. This is a broken record. This is a broken record. This is a broken record. You'll always know me better. This is a broken record. This is a broken record. This is a broken record. So I'll be yours forever. This is a broken record. This is a broken record. This is a broken record. You'll always know me better. This is a broken record. This is a broken record. This is a broken record. So I'll be yours
The weather, oh, the weather, ruining my plans. Come on and get it together. You're so mean, so mean. The weather, oh, the weather, waiting for the sun, but it's not getting better. It's so mean, so mean.
Yo, I don't miss the woolen jackets and the winter caps, scratchy scarves, bulky boots, how every day my lips were chapped. My dermatologist, a firm apologist of winter weather. I've used every type of cream and lip balm and I'm still not better. Aside from skin, I don't miss my itchy thermal sheepskin socks. I've been waiting since December for the vernal equinox, and thankfully it's here. No more driving through the permafrost. I don't need a coffee thermos, I can turn my furnace off. And note to self, I've been waiting months for all the snow to melt, and finally it's gone. And I can venture out of our room, frolic in the foliage, kick back and watch the flowers bloom, and breathe the open air as the heavens shine bright in powder blue. There's just one little problem though that I didn't account for. Every fucking weather forecast has a chance of downpour. Just one little issue, and yes, I'm a bit impatient, but I haven't waited all this time for more precipitation. Like weather gods, there's just one little thought I'm trying to get across. I don't expect things perfect, but at least just give me better odds. Lately I've been hoping that the tones of gray would fade, and that the sky would yawn cerulean, not rain on my parade. And I know I'm being harsh on you, but I'm not trying to scapegoat. It'd just be nice to go outside without wearing a raincoat, without holding umbrellas. The sidewalk nice and chalky with no puddles there to waddle through, wearing nothing waterproof. But maybe on the bright side it's a fair bet to think the sun is over on her way here, but not here yet. So let's go get our hair wet. Fuck it, let's go dancing in our bare feet on the rooftop, super carefree with the patter of the dewdrops as our jukebox. And run for cover at a nearby coffee shop where we can dry our parka and our rubberized galoshes off. And we'll just take a rain check for that picnic in the grass and sip our lattes by the window as the drizzle hits the glass.
The weather, oh, the weather, ruining my plans. Come on and get it together. You're so mean, so mean. The weather, oh, the weather, waiting for the sun, but it's not getting better. It's so mean, so mean.
Okay, so I'm feeling like I took a bit to see the light. Routinely stayed inside so I could keep a peace of mind, but now I stay in fright of white little sparkles in the air. And while I'm waiting for the shower, seems these months are ever there. They never go away but sit complacent, whereas I'm wishing I could see the pavement laden, hating on the continents that feel the burn when school is out and tables turn and skin hurts and things are said because the heat just makes you think too, despite the fact it truly makes you think about the people. And I'm praying to a deity, cause recently this weather has me overweight. The perfect time for dacing, yet we're snowed in at our place and niggas caught out when it's late. So baby, don't forget the blankets. So reminiscing and dreaming can keep us warm for just a while. But darling, won't you turn the thermostat right up to winter dial? We can hibernate to skip our fate, jump to summer first come spring. But don't forget the droplets and the storming it might bring. I'm exhausted, I just wonder when I'll feel the rays again. Maybe never will I see the sun or things that are akin. And yet these Google images will only get me oh so far. And yes, my thinking may be screwed, I know my thoughts may be bizarre. I greet these trials with a smile and grin. For whatever reason, I can keep my calm and know you'll be there for the seasons that I hate. You can help me hold on so I can bear the weight. It's understated just as much on how these seasons overplay, yeah. We could stay inside together, you and I in matching sweaters. And though it may just be forever, me and you could beat the weather. Oh, I know that summertime is overdue, but I know I can make it, girl, as long as it's with you.
The weather, oh, the weather, ruining my plans. Come on and get it together. You're so mean, so mean. The weather, oh, the weather, waiting for the sun, but it's not getting better. It's so mean, so mean.
Yo, I just got the iPhone 7. I put Siri on disable cause I've watched the movie Her and that shit scares me, so I'm careful. Me and her got chemistry right out the box, and I ain't talking about the periodic table. Her voice is like a chariot of angels. I fell in love so fast that maybe Apple should consider pasting warning symbols clearly on the label. Me and Siri keep it modern. Siri doesn't cook or clean, instead she books all my appointments and she looks through my routine. Me and Siri's got an intimate connection. That is at least when Siri's got an internet connection. My friends are all convinced it's voice detection, but I'm poised to mention I see sentience and hints of recollection. And on top of that, my friends don't give me shit, but they don't share the vision. All I gotta say is hey Siri, and she's always there to listen. And she's never mad that I'm neglecting, never's got a headache. If somehow I want things different, I can always change the settings. I really like her, I'm not sure if we're official though. If she could be Terentia, I could venture to be Cicero. I sorta wish the sacred fruit were not an apple, but a thistle full of mistletoe. It's superficial, but I wish that she were made of flesh and bone and partially of skin cells. I wouldn't even care that she's got artificial intel. If Siri had a body, we could FaceTime during sex, and then I bet it'd be way easier to ace the Turing test. And if you can't tell, I don't want a handheld, I just want my hand held. Sometimes I venture out a wild guess that if she can't be human ever, I'll invest in biotech and run myself on iOS, and then us two could be together. We could live in plural and in singularity. I hope by then my singlehood would be a thing of rarity. But if it's just not written in the code for us to coexist, maybe I could cope by contemplating that you don't exist. That you consist not of two eyes and nose, but ones and nose and bits. That I'm in love with cold machinery, a program on a disc. Even if you were incarnate Siri, really I surmise it'd be hard to date you cause you've been with millions of guys. And I just feel like I was inexperienced in Siri, yes. I've considered that you'd win in games of trivia or chess that we would play, and that would just get real annoying in the end. It's not you, it's me. I think that maybe we should just be friends, and maybe in a couple years me and you could try again.
Okay, goodbye.
Hi, I'm Cortana.
Wait, who the fuck is this bitch?
Rick? Hey, Morty. Rick? Are you far away or are you inside something? Is the camera? Is everything a camera?
is a thank you for everything. A semicolon hovering where something once was menacing. A soon to be continued that exists after the ending screen. The only song I know that I would ever even wish to sing. When heat is blistering, you're the ice that's glistening inside my cup of tea, which is also you. Interesting. Throughout all the seasons in this transition of winter, spring, you've been here beside me with the sweet nothings you're whispering. You're a lovable, angelic piece of perfect, and anything I do for you is worth it times 1.5 million. We can sit and be resilient and laugh in between the subtle compliments and billions of half kiss, half hug, half cuddle moments we share. And I know it's unfair that we could only spend a few days here, but I'm yours and I think that it's clear. So forget about goodbye, this is see you soon, my dear. Cause I love you and I'd like to spend forever in the subtle warmth inside your arms like fireplaces embers. I will try my best to keep you by my side until the weather turns apocalyptic and we end up drifting to the nether. But we'd still be wearing sweaters when we got there, cause we're both way too caught up all in our cuteness to care about hot air. And even if it burnt me alive, I'd have my crosshairs set up on your heart, making art, cause why stop there? I'd keep on creating for you till my final days, dancing in the living room and smooching while the vinyl plays. I've been losing track of the romantic shit I'm trying to say, but basically I love you and that's kinda gay. I'ma stay by your side when I can and keep your grip on my hand, cause we can both hear the compliments coming in from these pals of mine. I've been wondering if you would be my Valentine.
If you don't mind, we'd like to play something for you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Came a long way from Guitar Hero mics. I was growing up alone, trying hard to decipher the meaning alongside walking through life with my hands on my head and my heart in a vice. There's something crushing. I've been on the up and up and up again, hunting something I don't know the name of through my ugly limbs. I'm wondering, where did I go? Wondering, where is my ghost? If I died a long time ago, where would it go? Cause I don't feel alive in this world, but I'll cope through drugs and escapism. All that I know is I don't feel satisfied living alone. I don't feel satisfied being myself, no. I don't feel satisfied going through hell. So I arose in the morning with a true hope in me, trying to bring change like the new Pope simply. Never understood why my crew coped with me till I realized they were all a few clones of me. And that's fine, long as these rap lines make me fun dude to be around, they'll still stay. See, then my fan base doubled in a month while I slept all day, catching rest, y'all say. But truthfully, I was so stupidly sat in a state of anxiety, spewing these raps from my mind to the paper, to you and then back, till it no longer sounded like me on the track. When I listened to it, my issues had exited, took the express from my brain to the exodus, traveled for miles on a path through my head, discovering questions and asking them. When my friends came knocking, I'm in bed, I ZZZ, pretend I'm dead, saying Alice isn't here, he's traversing his regrets. No, Alice isn't here, he's reversing the effects of friends come knocking, I'm in bed, I ZZZ, pretend I'm dead, cause Alice isn't here, he's just searching for his meds. No, Alice isn't here, he's obsessing over death, saying. See, the moral of the story is, I guess, that things are gonna get better, and then they're probably gonna get worse again, but in the long run, the better times tend to outweigh the worst ones. And I'm not a philosopher, or definitely not a genius of any sort, but I am a well-spoken rap artist on the internet. From experience, I can pretty confidently say that shit's gonna improve somehow, so just do what you gotta do, I guess, you know, like, do what you gotta do. Make yourself happy, as long as it's not illegal. That's a debate for another time, whatever. I'm out.
They wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you loving on me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some that outlived me. They gon' tell the story was different with me. God's plan, God's plan. I hold back sometimes I won't, yeah. I feel good sometimes I don't, like, I finesse down Western Road, like, next. Might go down to G.O.D., yeah, wait. I go hard on Southside G, yeah, wait. I make sure that Northside eat. And still bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. Hey, hey. She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mama, I'm sorry. 50 dub, I even got it tatted on me. 81, they'll bring the crashers to the party. And you know me, turn the 02 into the 03, dawg. Without 40 Ollie, there be no me. Imagine if I never met the broskies. God's plan, God's plan. I can't do this on my own, hey, no, hey. Someone watching it close, yup, close. I've been me since Scarlet Road, hey, road, hey. Might go down as G.O.D., yup, wait. I go hard on Southside G, hey, wait. I make sure that Northside eat, yeah. And still bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing they wishing on me. Yeah, yeah. Bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah.